Getting ready for test day, let's be honest, it can be a little stressful, but you are in exactly the right place. Today, we're going to dive deep into the test information distribution engine. You probably know it as TIDE. Think of this as your personal step-by-step guide to making test prep totally smooth and painless. And yeah, we get it. Prepping for statewide testing has so many moving parts, right? You're managing student data, you're trying to get testing groups organized. It can really feel like you're staring at a mountain of tasks. But don't you worry, that's what this is for. We're going to simplify this whole process and turn you into a T to Pro.
So what is TID, really? The easiest way to think about it is like it's your mission control. It is the central hub where you're going to manage every piece of user and student information for the entire testing cycle. Getting this part right is, without a doubt, the foundation for a successful test day.
Okay, let's jump right in. First things first, you can't manage anything if you can't get into the system. So Section 1 is all about the most important first step, activating your account. All right, this all kicks ass with an email, so keep an eye on your inbox for a message from do-not-reply@cambiumassessment.com. Now here is the really important part. You have to act fast. That activation link inside the email expires in just 15 minutes. No joke. Once you click it, you'll create your password, and the user guide is super specific about this. Make it at least 12 characters long, and be sure to use an uppercase letter, a lowercase letter, a number, and a special character. Get that set, and you are officially ready for your first login. Now hold on. Before we go a single step further, I have to share this critical warning, and this is pulled word for word from the TIDE user guide. I know, it's so tempting to multitask with a bunch of browser tabs open, but with TIDE, it's a huge no-no. It can actually cause you to lose data. So please, stick to just one tab. Trust me, this tiny habit will save you a massive headache down the road. All right, you're in. Congratulations. So what's next? Now we get to the real heart of pre-test prep, making 100% sure all your student data is perfect. This section is all about doing just that. So, TIDE gives you two main ways to handle your student records. Let's say you just need to fix a quick typo in a student's name, or maybe update a single accommodation. For that, the View/Edit Individually option is your best friend. It's fast, it's direct. But what if you're adding a whole new class or updating info for dozens of students at once? That's when the Upload a File method becomes an absolute lifesaver. It is built for those big bulk changes. And when you do click into an individual student's record, you'll see everything is laid out so nicely in these different tabs. You can quickly verify their basic info like name and ID, check their specific testing accommodations, see exactly which rosters they've been assigned to, and even look at a history of tests they've taken in the past. It's basically a complete snapshot for each and every student. Okay, so for that bulk upload process, TIDE has a really clear workflow. You'll head over to the upload section, and this is super important. Download the official template. Please don't try to make your own. It'll just cause errors. Fill it out, upload it, and then, this is the brilliant part. TIDE has a built-in safety net. It validates your file and flags any potential errors or warnings for you to look at before you finalize anything. It's an amazing step that makes sure all your data goes in clean. Okay, so your student info is squeaky clean and correct. Now it's time to get them organized for test day. And that is where rosters come into play. They are an absolutely essential tool for managing your testing groups efficiently. So, what is a roster? It's really simple. It's just a way to group students together. You might make one for a specific class period or maybe for a small group that needs similar accommodations, any grouping that makes your life easier. And this doesn't just help with prep, it's also how you'll be able to look at results later on in the reporting system. Now, this is interesting. TIDE gives you two different ways to think about adding students to a roster. The Quick Roster tab is kind of like casting a wide net. You could grab, say, all the 10th graders and then just remove the few who don't belong. The Student Search tab, on the other hand, is more like surgical precision. You can find and add specific students one by one. Which one you use just depends on the kind of group you're trying to build. Building the roster itself is a really straightforward step-by-step process. You'll go to the Add Roster page, pick your school, and give it a really clear, descriptive name. You know, something like Miss Jones, period 4 biology. That'll help you later. Then, you use one of those two methods we just talked about to find and add your students. Click Save, and boom, your roster is created. And of course, you're going to want to double-check your work, right? It's easy. You can see every roster you filled under the main Manage Rosters task. Or if you just want to confirm one particular student is in the right group, just pull up that student's profile and click on their Personal Rosters tab. Simple. Wow, we have covered a lot of ground. We've activated your account, we've managed student info, we've built rosters. So now let's just put it all together in one final checklist to make sure you're feeling confident and totally ready for test day. So let's do a quick final check-in. Is your account active? Check. Can you log in and find your way around? Yep. Is all your student information accurate? You bet. And have you successfully created all your rosters? Perfect. If you can give a confident yes to all of these, then congratulations, you have officially nailed your pre-test prep in Tide. You've done it. You've laid all the important groundwork in Tide. Your data is clean, your students are organized, and the whole preparation phase is officially complete. So, the only question left is, are you ready for the next big step? Actually administering the test. You've got this.